No!
Except more consistent because I drafted more of the cards.
Nice. Oh. Well, I made the smart choice and switched clans. We'll see what happens. So you're playing Lion Scorpion again?
Yep.
Lol.
My clone factory is working. I have 9 of the same ability.
That's nice.
Yep. I zeroed out my opponent's army.
That's top 4.
Yeah.
That's good.
Are we just going to start? Or?
I have no idea. I assume they'll want to come over and make sure we're ready.
Alright, I'm going to trust you and leave my stuff here. I'm going to go run to the boys' room.
I will stack your stuff.
Okay.
If you don't want the internet to hear it, don't say it.
Yep. It's my second time streaming, actually.
So you know the rules.
Oh yeah, you're being recorded anyway. Are we going to start? Yep, you guys can start whenever you are ready.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm just adjusting this.
No worries.
Are you running a sensei this time?
No. Are you?
Nope.
6. 3.
I go first.
You will go first.
Hey, good afternoon guys, this is Simon Kopp. So, yeah, as you were asking, this is 4 times Thunderous Acclaim. Brandon Snyder on our left, he is playing Lion Scorpion, and Daniel Landrum on the right is playing Crab Phoenix. This is the semi-final match. Both of those guys won their quarters 2-0. Daniel beating Dale Mashinsky with Crab Spider, highlighted by Kampeki and Looming Darkness. And Brandon overcoming Owen's Mono Spider Kampeki deck. So, what I'm looking at here is Brandon's deck. I mean, Scorpion I put them as the second best clan in Thunderous Acclaim, and he's added Lion to them. Lion are so flexible. I mean, you can put them with most of the clans, and you can expect to get a playable deck out of it. Whereas Phoenix Crab is going to be very aggressive. The Phoenix common personality, Screw Military, obviously do the crabs. The problem with the Phoenix personalities are higher rarities. They're not particularly exciting. But this should be so this should be fairly confrontational very quickly, and that is not a good start for Brandon. Having to settle for a 3-for-3 and a random dork as well. Yeah, you try it a little bit more if you want.
Go to 9.
Sorry about that. It's not a good start for Daniel either, just having to settle for a random 4-gold, 2-force personality. It's got a bit better for Brandon here, but it's not particularly...
No!
This is going to be a slow one. These matches are best 2 or 3 though, so we're going to see a fair amount of play. Nefaf, to answer your question, the other there's one quarter-final match still playing between Tim Wells and Eric Gardner, but Jeff Prue beat Chris Justice 2-0. They're both playing Mantis Dragon.
Let's see. So 1, 2, 4, 7, 17, 14, 15, 18. One shy. Alrighty, opens to you.
Pass.
Alright. Get that.
For those of you that aren't aware, Simon didn't realize that there were 4 provinces, not 3.
I thought they were playing Ratling. That's my defense.
The other top 4 match, did you tell them who that is?
It's not settled yet. I've told them about it.
Okay.
We're all good there. So Daniel here is able to buy a holding and a couple more guys. He's left a holding in Province.
I will.
For next turn. As you can see, he's got at least 1 attachment there. I think it looks like a Hirakuru's attendant. The 5 gold, 3 force,
Alright.
battle for a range
Alright,
3,
see that.
unless you've got enough Shigenja.
12.
Wow. Brandon just playing snap with his personalities there.
17, 18, 16,
For the 3-2 it looks like.
9, 8, 17.
So, for everyone who's interested in knowing, every year AEG comes out with a lovely set exclusively for Gencon and Euros. This year's is the 20th anniversary. It came with, it looks like, 10 packs of Thunderous Acclaim and 10 packs of 20 festivals, along with a very nifty playmat. What's this playmat of?
I'm not sure offhand. Let's just take it out and have a look. We'll get a picture up for you guys later as well. You just pay attention to our Twitter and Facebook accounts.
Oh, that's nice, especially for Lion players. It looks like a Lion army.
Yeah, it looks like a general ordering the attack. And you got cavalry thundering past, as well as infantry in the background massing forward as well.
I'm wondering if this means something big for Lion, considering they decided to feature the Lion very prominently in this.
That is, it's just a very, like, it's very energetic. There's just so much movement in this picture.
Literally. Alright.
If you like clan banners, this is the art for you. There are clan banners plenty in there.
Although I believe, did the Lion steal the unicorn, or the unicorn stole the Lion banner? It was in Kote season. It was in Chicago, I think.
Yeah, there.
I can't remember now,
I
though.
can't recall offhand either. So Brandon's got the attack there. He's taken a province.
Get her.
And Daniel has taken a couple himself here.
Yeah, so I'll get both of them. Invest both.
Look at all of that guy. He just drafted all of that guy.
2 Igurusus would invest.
I gain 3 honor.
Igurusu is a 3-3 for free. No, sorry, a 2-2 for free. 4-4 for 8 or 6 if it lines up well. Sorry, Kern's in the chat is saying he thinks it's Tochuri's artwork from Siege.
What's that do?
It's possible. I don't know.
There you go. And apparently Unicorn did take the Lion banner, so there you go.
Warning flame.
Well, it's looking incredibly difficult for Brandon to cope with Daniel's board development here. Daniel's got 1 more province. He's able to mount a defense here if he wants.
No defense.
Nice. Gonna let him go by. Which means Brandon's not going to be able to defend here either. Unless he just wants to try and steal the tempo.
Lose 2.
Let's see if Brandon remembers his trigger here with Abundant Farmlands. No, he's missed his trigger. The Farmlands is a 6 for 5. When you buy it, you get a 0-1 personality exchange to your sensei if you have one. But he's missed out trigger. He's not going to get the 0-1. The art is indeed of Chochuri. Good shout there, Kans.
So I can proclaim him, but he's take the favor.
Okay, Daniel's taking the favor here. So he's obviously going to line up
Game 2 lost.
attack with a couple of personalities and leave the rest behind. His board development here is quite good. So as you can see, he's splashing a couple of random cranes there. Buredo, really unexciting without the compassion. But the 3-3 with the force penalty is solid at 6 gold. So that's unsurprising as a splash. Oh no, here you go. The crane took the Lion banner.
Oh.
This lines up quite well with their clan choices. You know,
Yeah.
Crane going on the offensive against the Spider. Nice to see them do something different.
Repart removes his force penalties.
I will range 1 draw card.
Brandon going with the -3 force engage and then picking off Hirakuru's attendant.
-3.
And there's a force penalty there from Daniel as well. I mean, Brandon's got to win here and then still have enough cards to follow up, and that's going to be difficult. Because without the follow up, Daniel could still just press ahead anyway. It looks like he's left Igarusi behind to defend, and Shiba Hano.
Pretty apart, break, go back to 4.
Read apart there to cancel the action there. Brandon down fake cards in hand, down on board as well. It's not looking good for him.
Oh, I remember what happened for the Crane taking the lion banner. He was playing against a unicorn, and the unicorn wanted to take the lion banner, and he was like, "Okay, I'll take the lion banner for this guy." It was at the Chicago Kote.
Ah, that was Coulson's one, right?
What?
That was Coulson's Kote?
Yeah, Coulson's last Kote. Sad face.
I think the lesson there is, do not go mouthing off about what you're going to have, because somebody might just want to make you pay for it.
I have those two and these two, so I have 4 defenders.
I went very London there, mouthing off.
That was mouthing off?
You're just saying mouthing off, London. It's very unlike me. I wouldn't say anything like that, you know that.
Uh-huh.
I'm confusing her now. Let's leave her alone now.
For anyone that doesn't know, Mel is slowly losing her hearing, and Simon's voice is right in that mid-range where she is losing her hearing.
See, you just stop listening to heavy metal all the time.
It's not heavy metal. Heavy metal is actually okay for my hearing, because I can hear the bass in it, and I can feel the bass. That's why I play the bass. I like saying bass.
A lot of hissing there. We are not snakes, for the record.
I am Slytherin.
I thought that was a Harry Potter joke.
It is.
Oh, I'm catching on here. I know nothing about Harry Potter. So, back to the match.
No, the Tangent Queen.
I mean, Brandon lost his province. Daniel was able to jam the board again. It's not looking good for Brandon.
This one's mine.
You're engaged.
This one's not mine. This one's mine.
I pass it. You're action.
Be interesting to see how Daniel goes here. It could, depending on the composition of his spec deck, if he's got some big attachments like Shiotomo, Patrol, Thundering Death, he might just choose to sit back here because he figures he can get ahead that way. Doesn't look like it though. It looks like he's going to press on, go for the attack.
But this is best 2 out of 3, correct?
Yeah.
+2,
There we go.
and I gain
Virtuous victory, 4 force point swing here. That gives your personality +2 force. If you've got a higher personal honor, gives their personality -2 force, and it also nets you 1 honor as well. Excellent card with clans like Phoenix, Crane, and Lion in this format.
sorry, and +2. Okay.
So, just so everyone knows, Melissa is actually really depressed today. Can you guess why Melissa's really depressed today?
She realized her life was terrible.
No.
That wasn't it?
No.
Okay, maybe you should enlighten them.
Okay, so I'm really depressed because the Phillies traded Cole Hamels. Sad face.
That is a tragedy.
For those that don't know, I'm from Philly and sports.
It's not quite the same sports town as Chicago. I know, this says the man sitting here wearing a Cubs cap.
Yep.
So you're
I went to punch him. You better get some Phillies gear when you're in Philly.
I'm going to a Phillies game next week. Mel was, Mel is very positive on this. She's not even going to be there.
Because she's got to work.
Oh, the difference.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go -3.
This is just, this is completely one-sided. But even if
-3.
Brandon like does something miraculous here, he's still not going to have much afterwards. But yeah, he's got one fake card in hand. Daniel's got loads of actions on board. He's probably still got cards in hand as well. Can't quite catch it because his right hand is out off screen. This is, this looks done. It's got one fake. They both got one fake card apiece. Daniel's got the favor. It's just got a lot more force. This one looks like it's done. Yeah, there we go. Brandon picks them up. Yeah, it was a really awkward start from both players there. Daniel able to just develop his board much quicker. His personalities look a little more aggressive as well. It's probably served him well there. Players are just going to shuffle up now. In case you didn't know, you can like us on Facebook. It's the Sixth Ring. On Facebook, and you can follow us on Twitter at @6ringl5r. We'll be using the hashtag L5R Gencon all weekend. So you can catch our pictures there. And we've been doing updates. We put up the names of all the qualifiers so far and more invitational information on our Facebook page as well. So check that out.
Since we don't have any,
I've been joined by Wild Cole.
There is a very wild Cole.
Did you manage to catch the first game there?
No, I didn't see anything.
I know, I did not. It's kind of like irritating.
So who won the first match?
Daniel. They both have an awkward start. Daniel managed to get ahead, just pressed the advantage. More actions on board, and he ended up just having more cards in hand. It just snowballed out of control for Brandon there.
Yeah, I was watching the other match. Wait a minute. Between Tim Wells and Eric Gardner, that's still a top 8 match. And it looked like Eric Gardner was going to pull that out, but I'm not so sure. I'm not over there now, but he was pretty much ahead when I was over there.
Yeah, when I caught the end of game 1, and Tim Wells had taken that. So it started pretty quickly here.
Gold is always better.
So just started there with a 6/5. Daniel Landrum just flushing personalities there and searching more gold. Looks pretty good for him.
15 gold. 5.
So lots of gold there for Daniel. Brandon's a little stunted there. It looks like he's recovered somewhat, but it looks like Daniel is going to be jamming at least 3 personalities here. Let's see exactly how much gold he's got.
He's got 17.
He's one short buying all 3, so it looks like he's thinking about. He can either go all 3 Hanos, or Igarusa would invest and a Hano, which he's gone with there. And he's flushed one of the Hanos too.
Yeah, Daniel's off to a rocket start here. I'm not sure Brandon's going to be able to keep up.
No, he's got that 2/2 Tactician. Tacticians aren't very good in this format. The focus values are pretty low. And the 3/2 there is just a -2 force cannon. It's really unexciting. And the 3/3 in play is a duel, and if you win the duel, the winner of the duel gets +2 force, so it's a really situational effect as well. Daniel here just jamming the board. It's got the spell that gets +1 force for each attachment in the unit. And I can't quite make out what the other one is. Apologies for the glare.
19 gold. 10.
But yeah, Brandon's just buying a 6-for-5 and the 2 personalities there. And flushing a holding as well.
So do you expect Daniel to make an attack here?
It depends. If he's got one of the big followers.
He's attaching something.
There's a Hirokuru's attendant. Yeah, he's going to go for it here.
Yeah, he's got to there.
There's a 5 gold, 3 force, battle for range 3, unless it's attached to enough Shigenja, which Igurusu is. So that is a big game. Brandon can only really think about defending here if he's got range 3 of his own.
He says he's got something.
He'd have to have the range 1 effect plus unwanted tutelage to get rid of it in battle. This is... Okay, so Daniel's attacked. Brandon's defended. He's going with the engage -3 force. So he's got something lined up here. Okay, he's giving another force penalty. So that's the -2 from the lion guy there. But he's doing a range 3. There he goes, he's showing Hirokuru's attendant. You gotta wonder what Brandon's plan is here. And he's shown up. Movement is incredibly scarce in this format. So,
looks like he gave himself some sort of bonus there. I'm not sure what it is.
Just tactician. He just tactician.
Oh, just tactician?
Yeah. So random scorpion with tactician at common.
Random scorpion. They do random things.
Yep. There you go. Range 1. This is range 1. Draw a card if it kills something. But it looks like they're trading cards, and this is not good for Brandon. Daniel's still got, it looks like 7 force to Brandon's 6. And we know Daniel's got virtuous victories from game 1 as well, so even if Brandon pulls the trigger on something, Daniel could quite easily, yeah, there you go, virtuous victory. -2 force on your guy, +2 force on mine, game 1 on the...
It's a 4-4 swing right there, right?
Yeah, absolutely
that's huge.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you got more plus on it, Igurusu's got 1, I believe, the Scorpion has 0. So it lined up really well for him there.
A Scorpion that has Tactician and 0 personal honor?
It's a shocking well.
And I think Brandon just scoops right there. Yeah, that's the match.
It.
If I had been smarter.
That was extremely quick. In fact, we might be able to get the other semi on stream for you.
Yeah, let me see if we can get the other game on here since I think they just finished up. I'll see who won that and let you guys know, and we'll come on back to it, and hopefully they'll be on stream.
Brilliant, thanks Josh. Very quick match for you there. That was, yeah, like Brandon knew as soon as that battle was lost, like even if Daniel doesn't take the province, it's just not going to go well for him. Daniel buys more guys. His cards just line up very well against Brandon. I think Brandon thought he had to defend early, because if he doesn't defend early, it's just not happening for him. So if you excuse us for a minute, we're just going to get more stuff sorted out.
Attention Alpha VAR players, if you are in the 5 p.m. Alpha VAR draft, please come to where I am standing now. We are missing 3 players. If you signed up and gave tickets, please come down.
Fair enough. You're open. Pass. Game 2, go to 11, or game 3, go to 11.
Okay.
Go ahead. Boop.
Yep.
Game are you guys in?
Game 3.
1-1.
Split 1-1?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's
do this again.
All right, we're all in.
All right, you're engaged.
So we owe you a massive apology. It turns out when Brandon picked up his cards game 1, it actually won. Looked like he was scooping them up. But yeah, apparently it's in his favour. So yeah, they're on game 3 now. This is, sorry about this, is really quite ridiculous. But yeah, another quick start here for Daniel.
-2. +1.
And they're just trading effects here. Looks like they're just trading force penalties at the moment.
Yeah. +2, -2. That was dumb of me. Oh well.
Who did you give the -2?
I'd like to give it to him. Or one
Okay.
of them. Yeah, okay.
Tactician for 4?
Yeah.
Well, another virtuous victory there. Tactician from Brandon as well.
Town qualifier
for
players.
number 4.
You have 5 minutes left in the
Daniel
round.
able to pick up another personality
5 minutes left in the round.
with his melee 2 from Hano.
-2. See if you have the breed apart.
3-3.
More force penalties from Brandon. But
+5.
Daniel, I mean, Brandon's giving Daniel's guys force penalties.
Yep.
Daniel's just dealing with his guys.
-3.
That's a +3 force there.
Alright. Alright, there you go.
And that's all she wrote.
Clone Factory. Yeah, I got 6 of her and 3 of him.
No, it's the +5 difference.
Oh yeah, this card is freaking annoying. I got hit by it several times last in Swiss.
Cool. So
Since I can't play in the main event, this is kind of like my.
Fair enough.
those guys are done. Hopefully we'll be able to get another match for you on stream fairly quickly. We may have a little bit of a wait, but we'll see what we can do. So if you excuse me for now, I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes.